He's like, look what I got. Look what I found. It was a box of matches. So he was like, look what I can do. And he like put the match on the top of the box, flicked it, and it lights fire, you know?
That's what matches do.
He flicked one of these things, and we thought it went out. Moved on to the next one. Spoiler alert, it didn't go out. Oh, there's a little fire. Put it out. So I started hitting it with the baseball bat that we had. It wasn't going out. And next thing you know, like, we had to run.
Nope.
We had to get out of there, bro.
Cup to cup.
Penis cheese.
What? Do you like jam out right before you get on?
Bro, I got to get hyped up before I jump on this thing.
Then why does your voice sound like you're sleeping?
I don't sound like I'm sleeping. I sound beautiful. This is my good morning voice. Good morning, everybody. Here on this beautiful Sunday. Happy birthday, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, God.
I love you, baby.
I'm shocked you're even on here instead of like baking a cake.
I've already baked him a cake.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Already baked him a cake. It's also another Aaron's birthday, Aaron Jones. Happy birthday to Aaron Jones.
Their birthdays?
Happy birthday to my boys, my
Damn.
quarterback and my running back. Love you, boys.
Yeah, I mean, you are an owner, so they are yours, I guess, huh?
Well, I'm not like I'm an owner of the team, but I don't own people.
Obviously. Come on, this
All right.
isn't the 1800s.
Racist.
Well, Okay.
Yeah,
well,
those
it's
days
a
are
good
over,
start to the
Chase.
show, guys. Good start.
Yeah. Show has been canceled.
Yep. We had a good run.
Apple-
Yeah, we had a good run. Nice
Apple,
4 episodes.
Google, they all removed us. We're done.
Yep.
Nice. All right. So since we just jumped right into it, give us our little intro, Kev.
Welcome, everybody, to Cup episode number 5. We're hitting milestones today, baby. Number 5. I got my boy Chase again here with me, and Jason.
Yo.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Chase said something.
Chase, thanks for speaking
I
up,
made
bro.
sure to
Love
do it just for you guys. Just for you.
Yo. Thanks for tuning in, though, guys. Appreciate it.
I watched that video you sent us, but I don't follow boxing, so I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't either. The only reason, thanks to Reddit, and if you guys don't know, Reddit streams, I mean, just live your life off of those things.
Yeah.
I live my football life, my soccer life, and MMA, boxing. If it's something pops up, like somebody's like, "Oh, this is gonna be a good match," I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, I'll check it out." Oh, you want me to pay for that? No, I'm good.
Is it Reddit streams or you follow each stream for each sport?
So whatever, this is super easy.
Yeah. It's incredibly easy.
FBI is about to knock on my door here in a minute.
And the show's over.
So whatever it is. So if you're watching a soccer game, just type in soccer or type in Reddit soccer streams. And I mean, it'll bring you a list of every game that's live. And you might have to, I have a MacBook Pro. It's from 1922. So I don't have to worry too much about like, what am I thinking of? Malware or whatever.
Viruses.
Viruses. But you got to knock out some pop-ups. It's no big deal. Just knock out some pop-ups, and then you're good to go.
There you go. Knowledge.
But you do the same thing if you wanted to. If you MMA, just type in MMA, Reddit streams, NFL, whatever. If you're stupid and you watch hockey, you could do that too.
Rude. Okay. All the Lightning games are also on Fox Sports app. So there you go. I did see on Facebook how many people we've reached. Did you all see that?
This morning?
This week? Yeah.
I just saw it.
It's crazy.
What was it? Like 12K?
12.7 thousand.
12.7 thousand people. We've kind of extended our arms in touch.
And,
in a very creepy way.
Yep. And then we also had.
That's more than anybody's ever been to a Lightning game.
Nope. Dude, have you. Stop.
Dude.
I can't even with you right now, man. Those things are sellouts every time. They're a blast.
I'm JK.
Are they really?
I'm only JK.
Dude, people in Tampa love the Lightning. It's crazy.
How big is their stadium or their arena? Rink?
Question. I'll have to look that up. It's let's see. Anyways, we've also had 2.7 thousand engagements this week, and I don't mean like proposals. So
no.
Oh damn! I thought we were making a connection.
Kev got a couple DMs, but no big deal.
Did I now? The average attendance for a Lightning game is 19,000. That's pretty good now.
Man, they love the Lightning there. They do.
Which Which are bigger, soccer or I guess let's say U.S. soccer or hockey stadiums?
Oh, hockey. It's got to be.
I would assume hockey. Yeah.
Yeah.
The United States hates soccer.
Well, I mean the stadiums, not like the attendance, obviously.
Like how many can they hold? Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking?
Are they usually bigger than like soccer stadiums, or are they kind of small?
I don't know the answer to that.
I would assume they're about
So the capacity for hockey, how many people did you say is the average?
1992.
That's the capacity.
Oh shit.
Well, that's what it says. Average attendance.
Yeah, this says capacity ice hockey 19,092. So that basically means it's a sellout is the average.
Just to put it in perspective, well, I mean, I was wrong. I'm okay being wrong. 2017. This is a little bit dated, but still, the Portland Timbers averaged 21,000
that's
people.
they're a pretty popular team, though. You got to keep that in mind.
The LA Galaxy. These are soccer teams, by the way, for those Americans that haven't opened their mind to new sports
Give it a
yet.
try, like Kevin with hockey. Yeah,
I was at work the other night, and one of my favorite families was sitting there, and there was a soccer game on. And he's like, "This is pretty good." I was like, "Yeah, man, it's crazy, right?
Yep.
Just open your mind a little bit, and you might enjoy something that's competitive."
yeah, like Kevin opening his mind to hockey.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched hockey, and I don't like it.
I just don't believe it.
I opened my mind to it.
I don't think you've even.
No, I gave it a shot.
What'd you watch? Like 5
Give it a
minutes
shot.
of one random regular season
Bro,
game.
I've been to hockey games, bro. Don't try me.
What the ice pilots, the Pensacola Ice Pilots?
I've been to an Atlanta Thrashers game with
Gross.
my wife.
They're not
Dude,
even
they were
around
playing
anymore.
Well, is that my fault? I put my money into it. I mean, shit.
It's like going to a Cleveland Browns game and being like, I don't think I like football. Well, no shit. You went to a Cleveland Browns game.
They're playing the Capitals. The Capitals are pretty good, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's true.
It was in 1992, though. Not literally.
Oh, I was like, damn.
It was when me and Erica first started dating.
In 1992?
He's lying, Jason.
Oh,
Let's move
I'm
on.
so
Let's move
confused.
on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
It doesn't take much to
Yeah,
confuse you.
it's true. But he's so pretty.
I have nothing up there, upstairs. It's all empty.
Or down.
Oh, well.
Speaking of upstairs, and that was a good tie-in to my next segment, is I emptied up my attic with Christmas shit. Yesterday, the day before, I have 6 big-ass Rubbermaid Christmas boxes.
6 is pretty good.
That's not bad for, what, being in a house for like a year?
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
I'm pretty impressed.
How much money do you think you've spent on Christmas shit?
Good thing you asked. I don't think that much outside of lights for the house and then like buying trees every year. My parents just have way too much shit, so they just keep handing everything to me.
They gave you shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's been good.
My mom, every time I go home, just in general, she's always trying to like, hey, there's a box of stuff if you want to go through that. Like every time I go.
She gives you the option. My dad just one time just came to the house, knocked on the door, and dropped like $20 off. He's like, "Here's all your shit." Like,
That's my in-laws. They're always like, here, you can just have this. And I'm like, no. And they're like running away. Like, come back here, take this back. I don't need it.
Do you guys have decorations up yet?
I do not.
We have our tree and some small decorations. We need to get some lights. We needed to upgrade the lights, so we threw them out last year.
It's been raining here all weekend. Our original plan this weekend was to put the lights up. It's literally been nonstop raining all day yesterday and today. So
Shouldn't stop you for putting
Yeah,
it
exactly.
inside the house.
Yeah, it
why
doesn't
would
make
I
any
put
sense.
anything inside the house? Come on.
What? All right, I want to post some photos of my house. It is decked out already.
I know you love
because
Christmas
it was raining.
like no other, man.
What's up?
I said I know you love Christmas like no other.
Bro, I'm so pumped. So Emily lied to me. I'm messed up. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to months. I always forget the 31-30 rule like every other month.
Just sing the little
And so-
song.
Yeah, so I had a movie set up for the 1st of December, which I thought was today. And she comes up to me and she's like, "Jay, I'm sorry. I thought today was the 31st. It's the 1st." And I freaked out on her. So
Every time I picture you with like the Christmas movies, I just picture Will Ferrell from Elf when he finds out Santa's coming. That's what I picture. You.
Santa!
Dude, I don't know why I like it so much, but I really do, and I get really sad because like,
Christmas is awesome.
like when Christmas hits the final day, it's actually like pretty depressing to me because I'm like, and it's over. So
you can't be getting depressed about that, man. That's too much,
bro. I'm serious. Something's physically wrong with me. Like I really like Christmas that much. I'm not lying.
Well, it goes deeper than Christmas.
Something happened as a child, like, and I got messed up. So speaking of that, so hey, ooh, that's not good.
Hey, Jose.
Jose's gonna be pissed when I called him Hey.
Hey, Zoo.
What
the hell is going on?
He asked, when is it too early to put up decorations? Do you guys have like?
I mean, in my opinion, like before Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, I mean, we went and got our tree after Thanksgiving.
You got a live one?
Yeah, man, we do live stuff. We used to, when we lived in Tallahassee, me and Erica used to go and chop one down.
I haven't done that in like years.
Manly.
There's I forget, I don't even know what the city is. It's right past Tallahassee, though. It might actually be considered.
Did you use an axe?
Oh, no, I don't use an axe. You use a saw.
Sorry, my bad.
They have a big Christmas tree, what you call it? A farm. Whatever that's called.
Mine's not the too early stuff that bothers me, obviously. It's the lazy assholes that don't take it down. And it's like in the middle of like March and their shit's still up.
Cool. That's definitely me.
Is it really?
I mean, not March, but yeah, sometimes I kind of kick the can down the road on taking the lights down. I don't think it's ever too early. I don't really care. You can leave it up all year long and it doesn't bother me. Couldn't care less.
It does look so trashy.
Out of all the things in the world that bother you, that doesn't bother you.
It doesn't affect me at all. Who cares if people keep Christmas lights? How is that affecting your life? Don't care.
It just looks trashy, I think, in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
don't care.
I'm sure like HOA around here would be like, nah, you got to take that shit down, bro.
Emily likes to keep the tree up. She'll take all the decorations down because she likes to smell. And she'll leave the tree up till like end of like January.
The end of January?
That's the longest it's gone. But like last year, we knocked it down a little earlier. But yeah, she's like, come on, just give me like one more month. And I'm like, all right. But
there's
some pine scented like Febreze or something. Call it a day.
It smells like the national forest.
Get all those little needles out.
I get what's the two different trees? I get the ones with the thicker needles. They don't fall as much as the thin ones.
Yo, somebody scared me and told me that you're only supposed to like water your tree like the first 3 days.
What?
And then like they were like, we didn't know that, and we watered it like every day, and it got like really like soggy at the bottom and like fell over.
Weird.
Huh.
I'm like, is this a real thing? Like, I water my tree every day. I've done that my whole life.
Have you ever had an issue?
No, but I'm scared now.
If you've been doing it your whole life and never had an issue, don't listen to what some random person says.
Yeah. I bet you they were probably filling it all the way to the top, and they never let it come down. I wait till it kind of like empties out and then fill it back up. Like, I don't, so like right now, it's not taking any more water. Like, it's kind of like said, I'm done. Please stop feeding me. So, I don't know.
So your tree's talking to you. So that's a thing.
It's a Christmas thing.
More things that needs to see a therapist about. Got it.
Speaking of Christmas, we're working on the Christmas bracket. Chase apparently doesn't give a shit about it. Just Kev and I. And
what is going on with the Chase hate, man? Where's Jose? Get Jose in here.
Chase had a busy week this week.
I'm tapping out. Get Jose in.
You've been a little MIA this week, Chase.
How have I been MIA?
I don't know. Did you put in one Christmas movie on the list?
You had like 45 on there.
I added 10.
Kev added a lot, actually. And there's a lot.
I haven't heard of 75% of these movies.
We have to.
They don't call me above and beyond Kevin for no reason, though.
Anyone's ever called you that.
No. I think immediately of Buzz Lightyear when I hear that.
Above and beyond.
To infinity and beyond?
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Christmas bracket. We're going to put out a massive list, and it'll be super easy. And we're going to have everybody just click the link and rank each movie from 1 to 10. If you haven't seen the movie, you'll basically skip it. But it'll be a massive amount of movies, and then we're going to turn that into a bracket. We won't talk too much about it now, but expect that to come out soon. Expect the movie listing to come out And then we'll basically put out a like kind of special episode outside of our normal like Tuesday episode, and it's just gonna be pure movie Christmas movie bracket, and it's gonna be fun. It'll be a lot of drinking, a lot of calling random friends, and just getting through this list. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be good stuff, man. So we'll call up some friends.
I've been looking forward to actually drinking on this show.
We do it so early in the morning.
Something other than coffee, yeah.
It's going to be good. I think we'll do it like late Friday night or Saturday or something like that, and then put it out around Christmas, and then people just listen to it on like a road trip, or I don't know, just get in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
All right, Chase.
Yeah.
Give us the Leo bracket.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
All right, so we're going to knock out the rest of the first round matchups. We're doing the 8 seed Inception versus the 9 seed The Revenant, which I just watched yesterday. The 11th seed Aviator versus the 6 seed Gangs of New York. And the 7 seed Catch Me If You Can versus the 10 seed Titanic. That's the last of our first round matchup. So after that, we'll be down to 8 teams. We'll be down to the Elite 8 after this. So
tough matchups today.
Yeah, they are. These are probably the toughest ones we've had so far, actually. And by probably, I mean definitely. So
yeah.
Also, guys, go to Cup to Cup Life or follow our social media stuff, because we'll update each bracket. But the most updated bracket's always on the website. Kev, make sure that I update that every week. And I drew
Cup to Cup Life.
Cup to Cup Life.com.
It almost sounded like you said live.
Or live. That'd be nice. We could change it.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Too late.
We know.
No, life though. Cup to Cup Life.com. You'll see the bracket there.
All right. So the first one is going to be which, Chase?
Why don't we start with Inception versus The Revenant?
Since you just watched it, Kev, go, because I know you love these movies.
So I thought I watched The Revenant recently, not like, I mean, a couple months ago.
For the first time?
For the first time, yeah. There was one of those movies that was like one of the last movies I was like, I just haven't gotten to it. And I finally watched it. I thought it was a really good movie. I mean, I thought that it was extremely well directed, which I think he won Best Director for that.
Isn't it the same director that did Birdman?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I thought Leo killed it, obviously. Anytime you get mauled by a bear and, freaking crawling through, miles of snow and whatnot. But I thought he killed it. I thought it kind of what am I thinking of the words?
Dragged.
It dragged.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Thank you. It dragged a little bit. But I mean, I still enjoyed it. I know a lot of people don't. I mean, they liked it, same as me. But then they were like, "Nah, it wasn't really worth all the hype." I think. Do you think that Leo deserved Best Actor? For that
wasn't the movie he should have won it for. I think he deserved it, but I think eventually they were just like, "Dude, we got to give him something."
It was a lifetime achievement Oscar. In addition to the fact that everybody heard what he went through filming that movie. So it was like the combination of he literally was eating bear liver and freezing to death. On top of the fact that he should have already had 3 Oscars. Fuck it, just give it to him. Come on.
Yeah. What'd you think of it, Chase?
So it was, I agree with the directing was just phenomenal. And some of the just aesthetic aspects, watching it visually was ridiculous. It was just so well done. And Leo, at times, I thought he overacted just a little bit. He grunted a lot in that movie.
He was going for it.
Yeah. Which I get, man. He realized he's like, I need a fucking Oscar, and this is what's going to get it. The movie did drag a little bit. And there's just a lot of times where you're just kind of all right, man, let's get going here. But when it was going hard. So I really did enjoy it. It's not one that I'm probably going to watch, another 2-3 times.
Right.
It's kind of like a one and done, maybe a two and done for me.
Yeah. So it's safe to assume that you guys are both voting for Inception.
I've seen Inception already like 4 times. So yeah, I really like Inception. So yes, Inception for me. I just think for the bracket, it's about which movie we enjoyed more, not necessarily, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed Inception more.
You have to have like the most amazing mind to make up a movie like this, or be on some like super awesome ass drugs.
Or both,
I think it was a combo of
probably.
both.
Yeah, it was both.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, he killed it in that one. I mean, Tom Hardy was in both too, wasn't he? He had a small role in Inception, didn't he?
Yes. No, he was. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that till you just said. I was like, damn, Tom Hardy is in Inception, isn't he?
He was in. He was good in The Revenant, I thought.
He was, dude. Honestly, if you didn't tell me that was Tom Hardy, there's a lot of scenes where I was like, is that Tom Hardy?
He was just like clean cut and said like very little in Inception.
Can I just tell you that I won't say who, but one person had Inception ranked number 1 on the bracket.
I can see that.
I can see that for sure.
So, it's an 8C, but one person had it ranked as the top Leo movie. So
yeah,
I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, it's definitely debatable.
Yeah, which means that other people must have had it lower for it to drop down to 8. So
IMDb has it rated number 14th best movie of all time.
Holy
damn,
man! I don't know if I go that far now.
Yeah,
yeah,
right. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, Chase, give me your movie between Aviator or Gangs of New York.
Oh man, both great movies. And again, this isn't going off Leo's performance. It's just the movie as a whole. Gangs of New York. I love that fucking movie. Now, Cameron Diaz's performance is terrible, but everyone else in that movie is. Daniel Day-Lewis just kills it. Oh my god.
I think me and Chase, either we've talked about it on the preseason shows or we've talked about it just talking to each other. And like literally, I have the same shit written down right here as you just said. I mean, Cameron Diaz almost blows it, bro. She almost blows the fucking movie.
It's terrible. It's awful.
Yeah. She's horrible.
That's like her only movie in like a serious kind of role where it's not like a rom-com or like a comedy in general, right?
Well, and I don't mind, like, I don't dislike Cameron Diaz. I think she's a decent actress, but oh my god, she is awful.
But think of all the movies she's been in, though. Like, I don't think she's had a role that was like this.
I thought it was a terrible casting job.
Yeah, it was. But every other decision was just fantastic.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, stop.
That's one of my favorite roles that he's ever had.
Dude, he's just a great actor in general. But,
I
mean, to be able to steal the spotlight from Leo is impressive.
It's true.
I thought Aviator was good. A lot like The Revenant, I thought it dragged a little bit.
Movie.
Gangs of New York is only 3 minutes less.
I know, but Gangs of New York has no drag. It's just nonstop.
Yeah.
I think it's a Leo movie. I think all of his movies are actually really long. If you actually go through the list, I'm looking at it. They are very long movies.
Well, he also does a lot of Scorsese's, which are typically long too.
It's true. All right, so Gangs.
So we're taking Hey guys, welcome to Cut the Cup. Thank you for joining here today on this beautiful Sunday morning. We're taking Inception and Gangs of New York.
Real quick, Jason, what would your vote have been? Inception, Revenant, Gangs of New York, Aviator? Because I don't think you've really said.
No, because you guys agree. So what I'm doing is holding back until you guys go again. So I'm in agreement with all of what you said. Like Aviator and what's the other one that's kind of like that? Not Catch Me. There's another movie on this list that's like a really good film. It's just like, it's not one of those ones you watch again.
Well, Revenant
and Gangs is one. Gangs and Inception you could watch. If it's like on TV, you'll like sit on it for a couple hours and just say, okay, I'll watch this.
Yep.
So, all right.
Sorry,
go Chase.
I was just gonna say, my friend Lorenzo got married a couple years back, and
congratulations, Lorenzo.
Yeah. Anyways, we went. A few of us, like of his close friends, went back to his house and actually just slept on his couch that night. which is weird now that I'm saying it. But anyways, Gangs of New York was on, and like we all stayed up and watched it, and it was like 2:00 in the morning after a wedding, and we're sitting on the couch watching Gangs of New York. That's how good it is. So
For sure.
Lit.
yeah,
Lit. All right. So Kev, Catch Me If You Can or Titanic.
Man. Like, so much of me wants to take an upset right here, being that Titanic's the lower rated. I can't do it, man. Let me tell you, Titanic, as far as like, I thought it was one of the most groundbreaking movies of our time.
Yeah, I was gonna say game changing. I'm on you on that.
Yeah, when that thing came out, I mean, the CGI, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
The CGI and like just the way it was all put together, I thought it was amazing, and it definitely paved the way for future movies with CGI like that, and to recreate such a historical event that not a lot of people knew about. I mean, if that movie didn't come out, like Titanic was a story, but you would have never been able to like picture how it all went down.
Nope.
So I thought that was super cool. But I mean, when you get the power threesome that is Steven Spielberg, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tom Hanks together,
stop.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's tough to defeat.
No.
It doesn't matter if they're making a cartoon special of Christmas or something. Jason's like, yes, please.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you watch those stupid Netflix like only movies too, but
So yeah.
we'll get into this later.
I was about to get into it, but I'm glad you cut me off. What was that?
Please.
All right. So you
I'm
got
going to Catch Me If You Can. Yeah, I mean, I love that movie. The whole aspect of doing shit you're not supposed to do, and
And both
being
are,
chased the whole time.
both are based on true stories.
Yep.
Loosely.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
loosely,
That is
yeah.
kind of cool that those matched up against each other.
Chase.
So I just want to real quick. I remember seeing a movie when Titanic came out. Some kids movie probably. I don't remember. And just seeing a line in AMC like down the hall, just to get into the theater. They had already bought their tickets and they were waiting like 3 hours ahead of time in line to like get a good seat to see that movie. It's crazy.
Crazy.
It is. But it's Catch Me If You Can.
Nice.
I mean, even if this was like closer than it is, which in my opinion it's not, Catch Me If You Can is just too good with Hanks and Spielberg and Leo. There's just no chance. But the ending of Titanic, scoot the hell over on that little iceberg. That's ridiculous. That ruined the movie for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you are selfish and you killed Leo. So
Did you say iceberg? She was on a wooden door or
whatever,
something.
man. There was room.
Yeah.
They didn't
what
even
was
try. She didn't even try to let him up there. They were just like, "Oh, nope, you can't come up." No, well,
What was the Discovery Channel show that used to test like things out? Like
Mythbusters.
Mythbusters, yeah. They did that of Titanic and said like, could he have survived longer? Like if they did the flip flop, and they were saying, yeah, they don't know if he would have like survived, but they could have done that
Give
scenario.
it a shot at least. Instead, she's just like, "Nah, you're dead, bro." Oh,
Yeah.
you want to die? Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
That thing would have went. That little door would have went down,
How
man.
do
We
you
couldn't
know?
have
They
held
didn't
both
even
of them.
try.
Yeah.
I would at least try.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they didn't have a problem getting on top of each other earlier in the movie, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Everybody remembers that steamy hot back of the car there. At least I
I
do.
want to paint you. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now.
Paint me like one of your French whores.
Oh.
All right, so we moved on. So I will say, like, real quick, whenever we do this next movie bracket, Blood Diamond and Gangs of New York, I think that's going to be a tough one.
Oh, man.
I'm just going to leave that one right there. But the next sets are going to be tough as hell. So I think they're going to
sneak peeks.
Can we say it, or are we saving it?
saving
Say
what?
what?
I was gonna say what the matchups are gonna be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So it'll be Blood Diamond versus Gangs of New York.
Whew.
That'll be Wolf of Wall Street versus Catch Me If You Can.
Ooh.
Easy.
Django and Unchained
Django
versus
and
Django
Unchained.
and Unchained.
Unchained, my bad.
The two
Django
movies here.
Unchained versus The Beach, and Departed versus Inception.
So that's our Elite 8.
Yeah, 2 out of those 4 I feel like are gonna be hard as fuck.
Departed, Inception.
Yeah, and Blood Diamond and Gangs of New York I think are gonna be really tough.
Yeah.
All right, so I've actually put some work into this, and we need an intro for Would You Rather. I realize this, so I'm working on it.
Yeah,
We are working on it. But I have a good one. I really do think I have a good one. I'm trying to find it so I can say this. Okay, here it is. Let's see if you hate it. I think it's going to be hard. Hopefully
I hate
it's gonna be hard. Damn it. All right. Would you rather stop time for 45 seconds each day or reverse one decision per week?
Decision in your life?
Decision, like, and any decision you made during that 1 week, you could reverse it. Like, let's say you didn't stop at a stop sign and you hit a car. You're like, fuck, let's go back and like fix that. You reversed it. You actually stopped at the stop sign. Get it?
Yeah, I gotcha. I would rather stop time for 45 seconds.
Then reverse anything.
Yeah, then reverse one thing.
Kevin?
Oh, true. We're not giving any reasons. We're
Yeah.
just.
Well, give me your answer and then I'll go back to the reasons.
I mean, I'd reverse the decision.
Thank God we have a non-agreement. I'm very excited right now. I'm aroused.
Oh, now it's a
This
party.
is weird.
Yeah.
It's not weird. I'm aroused. You guys agreed on everything so far, so you guys actually went against each other. Since Chase answered first, give me a reason why.
I mean, I don't make as many stupid decisions as I used to.
Oh, Mr. Perfect here.
Definitely not perfect, but like the bad decisions I do make, I feel like just aren't that big a deal. So I don't know. Stop in time for 45 seconds. I feel like you can do a lot.
What the fuck are you gonna do for 45 seconds?
There's a lot you can do, man.
Give me an example.
I don't have time to like think of stuff right now, but I just feel like
Well, you got 45 seconds, so you better fucking figure it out.
I just feel like there's a lot you can do. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you can do it, you can kind of plan stuff out a little bit. I don't know.
What are you gonna do, bro? Like rob a bank in 45
I'm not
seconds?
trying
I
to
thought
rob
about
a
it, Kev.
bank, man, but I mean, you
thought
could.
about it.
You could.
Yeah, right. Like, look over there. Just hit the clock. 45 seconds. Grab all their money. Run out.
That
Get in your
45
car.
seconds could come in handy. What if someone breaks into your house?
It's true.
What?
You stop.
It's true.
Then
Like,
you just reverse the decision of,
decision was
better locks.
sleeping in that house that night. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought like prankster wise, like 45 seconds, you could fuck with some people for a long time.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. That would be cool.
So
Like tie their shoes together. or
yeah,
something.
just something really corny and dumb, like cartoonish. Like I could see it being fun. But like life changing, I could see like reverse the decision.
Bro, I do stupid shit every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. I do something that I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Like literally every day. So if I could reverse that dumb thing, but then like you got the butterfly effect and shit. Where like if I make that decision, does that change somebody else's life?
Calm
And
down,
then
Ashton
like
Kutcher.
I don't know.
It's a tough one. Like I was going back and forth and I'm like, all right, if it's tough for me, it's gotta be tough for these guys. So I don't know.
There's definitely a lot of things in my past I would reverse, but it's too late now. Like if we could go back and change some of those old stuff, then yeah, that'd be the easy answer. But I play it safe more now. So
7 days out of the week, you're just smart as fuck and you just don't fuck shit up.
Yeah, he don't care, bro.
The mistakes I make aren't that big a deal right now. Now maybe I'm
You
going to
think?
start messing up, but I don't know.
I don't know, man. This decision you made today could affect like 2 years from now.
Yeah, I don't think.
Dude, I was getting Christmas stuff out of my attic and I almost fell off my ladder.
What?
You could have stopped.
And if I could have stopped time right there, that might.
There you go.
That's true. That's true.
Or I could reverse the decision of going up on that ladder like a dumbass, But... No, you know how you got like your little square going in your attic, a rectangle, right? Yeah. So like I thought I was like carrying a box up there because I put all my Christmas stuff up. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and look at these boxes for a month. So I stuck them back in the attic. So I was taking a box up there, and I kind of started to lean back, like I started to like lose my balance a little bit. But I was like, oh, I got space with this little triangle that I'll just catch myself on the rectangle. I didn't catch it.
Ooh.
I didn't catch it, so I had to like scramble to try to grab something. Luckily, I was able to grab
That
something.
gut, that little gut feeling you get where you're
Whew,
like, oh,
bro.
I hate that feeling.
Isn't that like a trigger thing in the Inception, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
to fall.
there you go.
Look at this, tying it all
Bringing
together.
it back around. That's what Kevin's here for.
That's what I do.
Love
This
it.
is not a decision that I would reverse.
A little reach around.
Well, that's not what that means.
That's not what it's called. No, I'm not sure you know what that is.
All right, so let's go to fill in the blank.
It's time for fill in the blank. 3 blanks. 1 answer. 2 guys. Wait, 1 answer? There's 2 of us. Why is there only 1 answer? Who's answering? I don't get it. Fuck it.
Kev, you haven't really fucked around in an office setting,
Oh.
but I know you have to have an idea of what to say in this question or fill in the blank.
Yeah, I got something.
I got something. The worst item you could cook or reheat in an office break room is Chase. Go.
I mean, it's got to be fish, right? That's
Right.
the most obvious answer. That's just you never get that smell out. It stays for life.
So I would say more general seafood, but yeah, fish.
Yeah, I mean seafood in general. I was trying to be specific though.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I mean
like
it's
it.
got to be fish.
Thursday afternoon, I walked in and this kid was reheating his shrimp, like boil shit. I'm not, dude. Giant jumbo shrimp was in the bowl, and it looked like one of those like boils you have like at like a barbecue. I was like, and he knew what he was doing because he looked at me. He's like, "It's not gonna smell, I promise." I'm like, "No,
it does.
You can't promise that."
You're a liar.
Yeah, you're full of shit, bro.
He's like, "Fuck! I thought I was heating it up before anyone would come in."
Yeah, he was eating it around like 11:30, which was weird too.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, just oh my god. So I work at a pizza restaurant, fancy pizza restaurant, not like Pizza Hut. We'll get into pizzas later on, maybe. I don't know.
We probably will.
So, anyways, they forgot to put anchovies on a pizza.
Oh.
So this new girl, I was like, well, you're gonna have to just like recook that pizza, like make a whole new one. She's like, no, I'll just heat up some anchovies in the microwave,
Stop.
bro. Like, come on, hello.
Stop.
What did you think was gonna happen here? And she stuck them in there for like way too long. Like anchovy, like bro, they only need like 30 seconds.
They crinkle up.
No, they need no time in the microwave because they should never be
0
in the
time.
microwave.
You don't need to put them in the microwave. So I like walked in the middle of this, and they said she had them bitches in there for like a minute and a half. Could you imagine the smell if this thing's just boiling in there?
And then you burnt down the restaurant after that, right? Because it's done.
God, I was like, "What is that smell?" And then she was like, standing by the microwave. I was like, "What do you have in there?" I was like, "Take that out right now."
And y'all have since moved locations.
Yeah, we burned the whole restaurant down.
There was a fire in Winter Garden on Tuesday. That's gross. Did it like go out into like the actual restaurant part or just stay in the kitchen?
I mean, it was lingering in the kitchen
Customers
for quite
just
some
left
time.
like, what is that smell?
That's just Uno's.
Oh, that's so gross. All right. Best thing you bought on Cyber Monday or Black Friday?
This is so
Yep,
stupid.
I don't like this.
Why is it stupid?
Because I didn't buy shit.
Because nobody bought anything, bro.
So it was
We're
just
not-
me. So I was just biased. and
Yeah.
put this
So
on
if you
there.
want to talk, just talk, Jay.
No, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to ask them why. Why didn't you go out on Black Friday or Cyber Monday where you can sit on your ass and just buy anything?
You didn't say. You said Cyber Monday. You didn't
No.
say Black Friday.
There's
It's
a
Did you
slash there.
update
it
it?
says
No.
Cyber Monday / Black Friday.
Oh shit! I fucked up.
So you did go out Black Friday.
I went out on Black Friday.
Ooh. All right. What? Why?
Not even like out. Like I woke up early in the morning. Nah, man, I went out like 1:00
Damn.
What'd you get?
to Target. I went to go get my wife her Christmas present, and when you like tell me you only want one thing for Christmas, you're gonna get it. Like obviously, that's a good move. It's a solid power move. So I went out. I saw it was on sale at Target, and I was like, "Oh, I'll go grab that."
Boy loves Target.
Target's nearby my house. They're good
Talk it
prices,
up, man.
nice people.
Let's get that
you know,
sponsorship. Target. It's got everything.
One of
you
the
need.
best logos all of, you know,
Going to the logo now.
the
man.
world. I mean, look at the logo, bro. When you see that logo, you know what it is. There's no questioning.
Do you question?
You can even like
question
not know
others?
the store and still get this. You can be like, oh, that's Target.
Can you not do that
Like,
with
wait.
like Publix? Oh, that's Publix.
No, I'm saying, but like if you didn't know Target was a store and you saw that logo, what would you say it is?
Ammo store, like to shoot
An
things?
ammo store. I'm saying, but you would know the name.
Oh,
You would be
know
like,
it's a
that's
store.
Target. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Target.
I got you.
And bam, yeah, you got it right,
Nailed it.
bro. Good job. Anyways, so I went out Black Friday, and I'm a very patient man. You know, unlike Chase, when it comes to shoppers and
Life. Yeah.
people parking, life in general, eating food,
No, I take
people
I take
skipping
the not eating
lines.
Food.
So, like, I was just like, oh, I'll just park whenever. You know, I'll wait for you. No big deal. So I parked my car like 2 miles away. Not literally, but so I parked a while away. Did a nice little walk. I mean, I'm a big guy. I need to exercise anyway. So, walk in, make my way through so many angry people, bro. I can't deal with it. Like, why are you so angry all the time, bro? This is Christmas
I
time.
feel like he's talking about me now. So
Like, just be happy, or just be patient. Like, is it that important to like get ahead of somebody for that 30 seconds more?
it can be.
It can't be. Life is too short.
See, that's why I would push that 45-second stop. You know, just put the money on the
Excuse
counter.
me. Yeah.
Yep. Now it makes sense.
So, anyways, I go in there. They were out of the product. So I went home. I got on my phone when I got in my car, and I was like, oh, it's there. I'll just buy it there. It was like $20
You're
more.
just waiting for Cyber Monday.
That's what she said.
Really?
Not like the
Yeah.
joke. That's literally what my wife said. She was like, "Oh, you could have just waited for Cyber Monday." I was like, "Whatever."
Then you would have had something for that question for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
That's big facts. I didn't even think about that.
So you got nothing, Chase?
No. Black Friday, we that Thursday with Thanksgiving, we had Jose and Nicole over, and we ate and drank till like 2 a.m. So my ass was not getting up and going anywhere on Black Friday. So, yeah.
That's
Wait, so when you drink all night, you're done for the next day,
I mean,
the whole day.
for the morning time, and like at that point, it's done. If you're not there at Black Friday early in the morning, it's over.
And kind of, I mean, being that your normal bedtime's like what, 10?
Like on a weekday, for sure, 10.
Yeah. We get
2
it,
o'clock.
Kev. You're a night owl, man. You're up till like 3 in the morning.
I don't have a choice. I mean, it's just my job. Obviously, once I move on to the next chapter in my life, well, you know, things will be changing. But as of right now, you know, I don't get home till 12:30, 1 o'clock. So
Got to get those video games in, bro.
it's not like I play till 4 o'clock in the
Guilty
morning.
pleasure,
It's
Jason.
a
Just give
guilty
it to
pleasure.
him.
Yeah,
You beat me to it, Chase. You bastard.
whatever.
Since I got
Fuck
you
you
guys
guys.
angry, you're angry. I love it. So you're gonna answer this one first, Kev. I believe this came from our co-producer Jose.
Jason,
What?
that's it. That's the answer to the question.
Damn! I was
No,
like,
I'm
wait, what? Anybody? All right, let me ask the question so they at least know what you meant. If you could have one free punch, I don't know why it's free, but one free punch to the face of any person in the world, who would it be?
I didn't even think about it.
You think about it, Chase. I feel like you have it. Is it Nick Saban?
I'm probably going. I think I'm going Jimbo Fisher on this one. Actually,
Jesus, I mean, the hatred for these two people is
I
out of
do
this
not like
world.
these people. Nope. As a diehard FSU fan, I don't like the way Jimbo did us. Sorry, and I don't like the way Nick Saban did the Dolphins. I'm not going to apologize for that. Although I just did by
So
saying I'm
you
sorry.
So there's something that's coming together here with me. So you don't make mistakes, and if someone
Oh, dude,
does
I have
make a
made
mistake,
I have
you
made an
can't-
insane amount of mistakes in my life. Are you kidding?
Did you say steaks?
but
yeah.
mistakes. But I feel like you don't make them that often. So the people
Well,
that make
no.
mistakes that hurt you, you take
So
offense to them.
That was a mistake of Jimbo to leave. I think it was, but
I think
it
was
was a
mistake.
calculated
Yeah, it was a mistake.
decision. He toyed with us for years, dude. It's not like he was like, oh, Texas A&M, that's where I really want to go. And then he's like, oh, why'd I do that? No, like this was an every year thing since Jimbo came to FSU. It's like every year there is speculation. Jimbo's going to LSU. If Saban retires, he's going to Alabama. Texas A&M. It was every single year he played with us.
Just punch the shit. Where you punch him like in the face, going for broken nose, like in the gut, kidneys?
I'll go face.
Face.
I'm gonna keep it current. Like, give me let me stop time for 45 seconds. Set up like a haymaker. Press start after that 45 seconons, and just wail on fucking Kareem Hunt. Let me just get one.
That's a good one, man. That's a good one,
bro. It takes you got to be a piece of shit to hit a woman.
Yep.
I mean,
well, not even just hit. Like She's on the ground, and you run up on the ground.
You feel the nerve to come up and kick her afterwards.
That was what really, because like what hurt her the most, I felt like, was he pushed a guy into her, which knocked her over.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, that's bad. That's not good. That's bad. But like, that was more, an effect from pushing the other guy. But to run up and kick her when she's on the ground is just disgusting.
For those non-sports listeners, which I know a lot of my friends are non-sports listeners, Kareem Hunt is a running back for the Chiefs, who recently a video was released of him getting in an altercation with a woman, where he pushed a couple guys and kind of pushed the girl over, and then when the girl was on the ground, he decided to wrestle through a bunch of people and kick her while she was on the ground.
Yep.
Which, I mean, dude, you are an NFL running back. You can take on 300-pound linemen. You don't need to be even messing with 115-pound women.
No.
Like, even if she was 300 pounds, bro, you don't hit girls.
Dude, and she was already hurt laying on the ground, and he ran up and kicked her.
Yeah.
Like, that's
just
just
fucking man, bro. But anyways, he's getting it anyways. I got him punching this shit out.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
I do have a question.
seconds.
Is this like no repercussions? Because then like I might be like Mike Tyson, just so I could be like, hey man, I punched Mike Tyson. I'm still alive. What's up?
Yeah, I think because Jose put free, I'm assuming that you won't get punched back.
It'd be pretty cool to be like,
Or
I punched
get in
Mike
trouble.
Tyson in the face and he just took it.
I feel like Mike Tyson would do that for charity. He'd be like, look, I'll let you punch me in the face, but you have to give a charity.
Yeah,
of my
I have
choosing
nothing against
100,000.
Mike Tyson. It would just be cool to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I punched Mike Tyson.
That would be cool.
Right. Speaking of Kareem Hunt, I just read something. I didn't get to read the article, but I guess like the NFL didn't want the Chiefs to see the video or some shit. Bro, if they were covering shit up, could you imagine?
The NFL.
That's going to be bad.
The NFL claimed they couldn't get the video. Then how the hell did TMZ get it?
TMZ has gotten
they're ridiculous,
good
man.
recently.
Good?
The National Football League
they
couldn't
pay
get
a lot of
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Well, then, and also like they probably have blackmail on so many people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't show me this video, like I'm gonna show people that video of you jerking off.
Mm.
Well, you got to
some
think
shit
like
like
the
that.
NFL. Yeah,
Why is
I don't
someone
know. It's
videotaping
crazy.
themselves doing that?
I mean, cameras are everywhere, bro.
That's true.
Snowden, you ever seen that movie?
I have not, but I
Or
like
just
that.
know the story in general?
A little bit.
Scary.
All right. Kev, let's see if you can win some trivia today.
I'm doing it, bro. This is it. This is the one. No fucking Bubba Gump shrimp today, baby.
Trivia.
Which player has more tackles than dropped passes?
Oh, that's easy.
I saw it on the
Yeah,
internet.
so did I.
Damn it!
So did I.
All right, on count of three, say it at the same time for the listeners that
Okay.
aren't sports related listeners. 1, 2.
Larry Fitzgerald.
No, it's not.
What is it? 37 to 29. 37.
It's amazing.
I saw that. Yeah, that's so
It's crazy.
stupid.
It's
That's
insane.
crazy.
So he's got more tackles as a wide receiver. For those non-sports listeners, this is a guy that doesn't play defense. He doesn't tackle people. And he's got more tackles than he does drop
And
passes.
he's been
That's his
playing
job.
Do you think?
13 years.
Do you think that's from like interceptions
Yeah.
or
Well,
playing?
what else
like
would it
punt
be,
returns?
Jason? Jesus.
It's punt return.
Nah, man, I'm done with you, bro.
No,
Kickoff
it's
return?
definitely
I'm
interceptions,
sorry.
which also means he's played with some bad quarterbacks.
Shitty quarterbacks, yeah, for sure.
All right. So the comic book theme one. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You were amazing. What was his first cameo in a movie?
God.
This is a trick question, by the way.
Oh, well, can't wait to answer this one.
I'm going to guess
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1. I have no idea.
I'm going to say X-Men.
The first one?
Whichever one's the correct answer.
All right. So since you said that, all right. So the trick question is that he did a TV movie. If you consider that a
Nope.
movie, a TV movie. Okay. If you don't consider the TV movie, which was Hulk in 1989, then Kevin got it right.
Nice. There we go.
Boom.
X-Men.
Suck
The
it.
first one in 2000. He was watching. It's the one where the guy comes out of the ocean and he's like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee's like chilling on the beach. I think he's like watching TV and like under a tent or something. Something crazy.
Oh,
weird,
yeah,
like
I know you're talking about. You said jellyfish. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is he
The
talking
guy with
about?
like no bones and his,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah, I thought he was a jellyfish.
It's terrible. Like it took me a minute because your description is.
I bet you they morphed his genes with like jellyfish or something like that. I swear.
Sure,
to you.
man. Jellyfish. Heard.
All right, I'm gonna fact check this later. You piece of shit. All right, so Kevin's
There we
finally
go,
got
man.
one. I'm actually excited. He's not excited.
I mean, you
But
know,
I'm excited.
it's I'm still in shock. I think that might be it. It might hit me later on today. I've always known I'm better than Chase, anyways. So it's just today is just a reflection
first
of that.
step in the direction of
He
proving
can
it.
basically go
Yeah.
fuck his gumbo
Yeah.
shrimp.
Bubba
I
Gump
don't know
Shrimp.
what you're trying to. Yeah, fuck your bubblegum shit, bro.
Random questions of the week.
Doo-doo.
I'm kind of excited because Kevin put a note here that says fire. So we're gonna
Yeah,
start.
yeah, no, I'm intrigued by this.
Yes, I'm very intrigued. So, listeners, we have like a rundown, and then we have the questions, and he put a little note that said
It says
fire next.
Kev-
Because my
Note,
memory is
fine.
shit at this point in my life, so I need to write notes down.
All right, dumbest thing you did as a kid, once or many times.
I'm not proud of this moment, and also I was a young kid at
He
the time.
sounds proud. Continue.
You know, when you're a kid, you don't think about repercussion of things, you know. So when I was a kid, we lived in Jacksonville, and I was over at my friend's house. He wasn't like my best friend, but you know, we were just hanging out,
Cool.
whatever.
Poor guy.
Not relevant to the story. So he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, let's go in my backyard." His backyard is just like woods, like giant pine trees, pine needles everywhere. And we were like taking a baseball bat and like hitting trees with it or something like that. And he's like, "Look what I got! Look what I found!" It was a box of matches. Oh my god, I can't believe we did this, by the way. So he was like, "Look what I can do," and he like put the match on the top of the box, flicked it, and it lights fire. You know,
Yeah, that's
which
what matches
when I was
do.
later on in life, I was in Boy Scouts. We used to do this, but throw it into the fire, right?
Yeah,
Flick it into the fire, start a fire. We thought we were cool shit.
You
We
were.
were cool
You
shit.
were.
Still am cool shit.
Eh.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there was pine needles everywhere. So
Oh God.
it hadn't rained for a while apparently, so it was super dry. He flicked one of these things, and we thought it went out. Moved on to the next one. Spoiler alert: it didn't go out. This shit caught fire, and I mean, it was like backdraft, bro. Like the movie, like 1 second, I'm like, "Oh, there's a little fire. Put it out." So I started hitting it with the baseball bat that we had. It wasn't going out. Spoiler alert. Lots of spoiler alerts. That's what I do. And next thing you know, like we had to run. We had to get out of there, bro, because it was a fire, bro. So we ran inside, and fire trucks were there pretty quick, so they got to put out. But I mean, a good portion of that woods back there definitely burnt down. I mean, it's just something like you think about when you're a kid. You're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like we could have like killed ourselves in there.
Damn, who called the cops or the fire?
I don't even remember. It was a panic moment, bro, to be honest. Like,
It's all a blur. That makes sense.
it is. Yeah.
I believe it, man. You're freaking out.
My parents were pissed. I mean, obviously, it was like a moment as a parent, I assume from my mom or dad, that they were like, "We're glad you're okay. What the fuck were you thinking?"
Glad you're
you know,
okay, but you're an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a big hug, like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're okay. Now, you're grounded for literally the rest of your life. So.
Yeah.
You
So I
just
didn't leave the
I love
house
how
for the
parents
rest.
always did that.
like last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric is super excited about
We
it.
can finally go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how parents do that. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so safe. Everything's good. I love you so much. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, we hate you. You're grounded. Get in the room." Chase, apparently you make no
Oh,
mistakes.
dude,
You
Yeah.
that
did
is-
nothing
Mistake-free
dumb as a kid.
Chase.
Not true.
Yeah.
Quick side note on I was just reading some article the other day. I don't know if you guys saw this. They were doing like a gender reveal in Arizona, and like the gender reveal involved them like, I don't know, like blowing something up. And it ended up starting like a 33,000 acre fire that did like $8 million worth of damage.
That's because, man, fucking rednecks these days. I mean, like, they always gotta like one up each other, bro. Like, I mean, I saw that shit. I didn't even read the article, but I just saw like a giant explosion. Like, you don't need that big of a fucking explosion for a gender
No, you
reveal.
don't.
Like,
You don't.
you know what I mean?
Just hit like a pinata.
Like, we've
or
all
something.
seen like YouTube videos of people like shooting like exploding targets and shit. That's what it was, but it was
Yeah.
probably like fucking, miles of TNT or something.
So,
Like, watch this, baby. We're about to have a boy.
and they did. It was blue.
That
Yeah,
kid
it
is
was
going to
blue.
be that kid is going to be set up for like fail for the rest of his life. Like, you're not coming into the world like being loved.
I didn't know
right
if you
away.
guys saw that. I just thought that was a good side note.
I
I just saw one this morning, gender reveal. Sorry to change it, but like the lady was taking the balloon that had the gender reveal, but she had two other kids. And for some dumbass reason, she put the kid in charge of holding the balloon popper. Kid just walked up and popped the balloon right like on the way to the car. Surprise, it's a girl. Thought that was pretty fun.
Spoiler alert.
Damn.
Also, quick side note, Kevin talking about how parents are like, I'm so glad you're okay. Also, you're grounded for life. My dad used to tell me in high school, he's like, hey, like if you ever get in trouble, please call me, especially if it's like anything real bad, like I'll show up as your lawyer first. And he's like, and you'll deal with the dad aspect later, but like we'll get the law out of the way first, and then you can deal with your dad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. No, my dad, he can be intense at times. Love him. Love you, Dad. But yeah, so dumbest thing you did as a kid, I had trouble thinking of stuff under 16 because that's
Of course you did.
No. Hold on. Can I finish? I know there's stuff, but my real bad mistakes were from age 17 to 21. That's when I made really bad mistakes.
That worked for me.
So I'm just gonna pick one of those. I have like 100 of them. I'll just pick one. I don't know if you guys remember.
Is he like breaking out a book or something? You're like, hold on, let me refer back here over here. To
We
my
have
book.
page 17.
Of fuck ups.
Amendment A. No, but so do y'all remember back in like the mid 2000s, ghostwriting the whip was a thing?
Oh my god.
So we made our own version of ghostwriting the whip. Where
Do you want to explain to people what that means?
it's where you play some music and everyone gets out of the car and lets the car just drive itself and you dance around the car.
How stupid is it?
Really dumb. We made our own version of ghostwriting the whip where instead of everyone getting out of the car, someone got on top of the car and the other person just drove around with you on top of the car. Seems smarter, right? Yeah.
Wait, so somebody's actually driving?
Yeah. While you're just holding on, like you have the windows down so they can like get a grip. And you just ride on the car. And
Yes.
so for the most part, we just did it. There's this thing called Harriman Circle, and it's just a big circle around like a pond. And we just do it around there because you can go like 10, 15 miles an hour. It's not that dangerous. But for some reason, one time we decided to do it in my parents' neighborhood, which has a lot of main streets, like cut-throughs. I don't know what we were thinking. And but we were staying on like the side streets. And for some reason, one of my friends starts heading towards Thomasville, which is a very major road in Tallahassee. And
One of the most.
I was on top of the car and I remember, and we're like blaring music as we do this. So of course you can't hear anything I'm saying, but I'm like screaming. I'm like, you're headed to Thomasville, you idiot. Like, what are you doing? And like, so we pull up to to a stop sign at Thomasville. He's about to turn onto fucking Thomasville, and a cop pulls in, like just turns onto the road we're on, sees me on top of the car. I just hopped off the car and sprinted, like just started sprinting. And I got away. I mean, I didn't get in trouble. I remember calling my friend. I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, yeah, no, I got a ticket.
He's like, no, I'm in jail if you can come bail me out.
I don't know, dude. And I don't want to, we may have drank a few before doing this. So this person, I won't say who was driving, is very lucky they didn't get a DUI. Yeah, could have gone a lot.
How old
worse.
were you? What age did you have your first drink?
We can get into that later. It doesn't like my first drink or
sure.
really start drinking. Those are two different things.
But that's going to be on another show because I think that could be
at the time of this, I was probably 17 or 18.
Damn.
That makes sense. Not trying to one up you because we didn't get caught doing that, but we.
I mean, wait, for the record, let me just say for those listeners, Jason was a badass kid for what I know of him. But go ahead.
So Kevin will know this road, and anybody living in Orlando knows this road. So we called it Chinese fire drill, and then you would have to jump out of the car, and then the person driving had to be someone different. So everyone had to be in a different spot. Everyone called it something different, but we went down 535, and I forgot. So JC, he's a friend of ours. He was in there and he decided to open the van door, and I was blaring music like that. And he got out of the car and he basically, as we were driving, opened the van door, climbed on top of the roof, closed the roof. And then he surfed the roof on 535 while we're driving. And then he got back into it. And then I kind of didn't realize what was happening. And I look back and I see him climbing back in the van as we're driving.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. I can definitely see you doing that. That's crazy.
Impressive.
What is with you guys and getting on fucking roofs?
I mean, it was fun. It was less fun when we were about to turn onto one of the most main roads in Tallahassee at like 1:00 in the morning.
I've seen too many movies. I know how that shit works out, bro.
Well, I think that was the last time we did it. So
I feel like we should just make this a segment because I feel like
I have so many more stories like that.
I really do. I have just really stupid shit that we should have died. Just like Kev, like I started a fire like you, Kev. Same thing.
Really?
Worst case scenario, I flicked a fire or just like you were doing, flicking little matches into a pan, trying to make it into like a big pot, and I missed, and it went into a closet, like a pantry. It started smoking. Do you want to know what I did I was 8 or 9 years old? I freaked out. I closed the door and just walked away. I was like, so next thing I know, there's smoke coming out of there. My aunt comes out and she calls 911.
Whatever. It'll probably go out.
Yep. My answer to everything, just ignore it. It'll go away.
Hey, it worked for you.
Yep.
What's that? What do you guys smell that? Nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know that smoke. I don't know.
What happened? It's like Tommy Boy. What you do?
What'd you do?
Oh God, that's good.
All right. What food looks delicious but tastes terrible?
What food looks delicious?
Yeah.
But tastes terrible.
Chris came up with this, our other producer, who doesn't really eat, so it's kind of ironic.
Okay. So this one is it's like a story. Okay. So when we went a couple years back, we went to Paris.
Paris.
Me and my wife and my brother-in-law John and my wife's sister Elizabeth and her mom and stepdad. We all went to Ireland and London and Paris. And I don't speak any French like at all. I know like 2 words. So
what are they?
Bonjour and voulez-vous coucher avec soi? C'est soir. Yes.
That seems like more than one.
Okay, that's what I got. All right, calm down. So we get to Paris. It's been a long day, man. Like we actually got robbed. That's a whole nother story. And so we're hungry and tired. So we go to this restaurant and the menu's obviously in French. And so I look at the menu and I just see something. I'm like, I'm just going to order something safe, something that I know what I'm getting. So I see this thing. It says andouillette sausage. I was like, okay, andouille sausage. I love sausage. Perfect. So it comes out. I take a couple. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like, a sausage. So I take a couple bites and I'm like, man, this thing is gross. Like, this is really bad. Like, I just kept eating it though because I was hungry, and I'm like, maybe it'll get better the more I eat it. It is still to this day the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life. I later looked up what andouillette sausage is, and it is not andouille sausage. It is like a butt sausage with like, I mean, you're gonna have, y'all should look this up afterwards, man. Like I pulled it up. Well, no, and andouillette sausage. It's like cow intestines and like, apparently nobody eats it outside of France because it's so gross. It's got like colon in it. Like it is. John, I had fries on my plate. John was like, "Oh, let me get some of your fries." And one of them had touched the sausage, and he like picks it up, and like the smell of the sausage is on the fry, and he's like, "Yeah, nope, not doing it," and put the fry down. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten by far. I'm like wanting to throw up right now thinking about it.
Mine's gonna piss Kevin off. It's tomatoes. It looks so good.
That's because they
They make me like gag.
No, they're gross.
In our group of friends, I am literally the only one that likes tomatoes.
Does Chris?
I thought. Well, Chris doesn't eat, so I don't know.
No. Yeah, it's true. He doesn't count. But I know Jose hates it.
I hate it.
JC hates it. Yeah, I think Kev's right. Yeah.
My Aunt Susie, when I was younger, she had a garden. And we used to go down there and grab tomatoes out of her garden.
Stop talking.
Slice them up for lunch. Put a little salt on them and just eat them.
Okay, I'm gonna mute Kevin now.
Dude, that reminds me of Old Town, the restaurant we all worked at.
RIP.
You would do that with fucking tomatoes and the ranch, and I would gag every time.
Tomatoes.
But when I first saw you do it, I was like, that looks good.
Nope.
Let me try it.
Nope.
No. I'm not allergic to it, but I do honestly gag. Like I gag when I eat one. It's
I don't think that has anything to do with allergies.
I don't know, man. I think it should be. So Kev's like, nah, everything looks good. I like it.
I mean, I like a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Try andouillette sausage. See if you like it.
The only thing I really gag at is like I don't like sauerkraut.
I love sauerkraut.
I like it, but it doesn't look pretty. I mean, it's not something I was like, wow, that looks
I don't
adorable.
like the baked beans. I don't like lima beans.
All stuff that don't look that good. So that's fair. That's all fair. I get it.
Everything else, I mean, I'll eat. I'm a human waste disposal over here.
Hey, that makes two of us.
All right, Chase.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
Oh no, I'm out of rants, man. I'm a happy person now.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, I still have like 100 of them. All right, so this one's pretty simple. People who leave shopping carts in parking spots, like especially at like Publix or Walmart, where they have those places you can like put the shopping carts everywhere. Like, are you that fucking lazy that you can't walk an extra 10 feet and put it into like the little actual section to put the shopping carts? That's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, I'll be pulling up. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good spot, man. Like, you know, I'm taking kind of a wide turn so I can get my car nice and parked in there. And I start to pull in. I see a shopping cart in the middle of the fucking parking spot. Who the hell does that?
Just give it a little bump.
Yeah, I'm not bumping it. I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because I don't want to fuck up my car.
Oh, bro, come on.
You really just bump it?
It's not gonna fuck your car.
Yeah.
If it's a little bit
first of all, that doesn't
Give it a little tap, tap,
What's
a
the point of bumping it? It's still in the spot. You're gonna bump it into somebody else's car?
Spot more.
I mean, if you're talking about like a tight parking lot, just fucking pick a different parking spot.
That's what I do, but come on, man, that's fucking ridiculous. You're that fucking lazy.
That was his.
You're that fucking lazy that you. No, it's not even about it goes beyond. It goes beyond. No, it's laziness. It goes beyond the aspect of like that's my parking spot. I don't care about the parking spot. I don't care about parking far away. That's beyond the point. The point is that you're so fucking lazy that you can't just take. It is. What is it then, Kevin? Tell me what it is. What is it?
All right. Yesterday, my wife wasn't feeling well. So I had the kids, two girls, two beautiful little babies, all to myself. I went to go to Publix to get her some stuff. And I had to get a cart because I had too much stuff for one basket. So I had to get a cart. So I get out of there. I stick everything in the car. I tell Avery, who can walk and buckle herself in, go get in the car. Go get in the cart. Go get in the car. So she gets in the car, and now I'm in a situation because I have one kid who can't buckle herself in, and I have an empty cart. So, am I going to leave my child in the car and take the cart over there to where it needs to be? Or am I going to buckle my kid in and just set the cart, a little bit out of the way?
Those aren't the only two options.
Yeah. So tell me the other. So this is the option that I took. It was close enough to the thing. If it was farther away, if it was from the dispensary or whatever you want to call it,
they're never that far.
If it was close, if it was further away, I would have left the cart. But it was close enough to where I locked Avery in the car, took Sydney with me, took the cart over there, and then brought Sydney back and buckled her in. But, I mean, if it was further away, I would have just left the cart.
They walked with you in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Sydney was in the cart. They could have walked, yes.
So why couldn't they just walk with you to put the cart back and then back to the car?
It's just so much more.
Oh my God. It's not. It's not so much more.
I can't argue with Kev because I don't
No,
have
you
kids.
can
so
argue.
I can't
No,
say
That's
that's
not
not
so
that.
much more. And the whole point is those
I personally, I don't know if this pisses you off, Chase, but so it's a 50-50 shot depending on where it is. I don't leave it in the space, but I will jam it up on like those little grass
that's not as
sections,
annoying to me because it doesn't really affect my parking. If I worked at Publix, I might be like, come on, man, you can't just put it in the dispensary.
Yeah, exactly. But that's also your job.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but technically your job is supposed to be to retrieve the carts from that little area. That's why the area is there.
I'm sure it's more than that.
I'm sure their job is not just, hey, go get the carts from this area. I'm sure there's more to their job than that.
Yeah, like get the carts that aren't parked in that area.
But also people can just not be dicks and just walk the extra 5 feet, man. I just don't get it. Those things are everywhere.
Yeah. Sometimes they do. It's a 50-50.
It's not like they have one for the whole fucking parking lot. There's always like 2 per like lane. Like, come on.
I don't know, man. Parking is something my mom used to always get mad at me when like I would drive when I still lived at home. I would drive to the grocery store or whatever, and like I'd park a little bit further away just because like it's a parking spot.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
So just pick another spot then, bro.
Dude, I just told you it's not about the spot, man. It's about other people's laziness and disregard for other people.
You can't spend your life worrying about other people.
I can walk the extra, 100 feet. What if someone's got like a broken foot or something?
Life's too short to be worrying about,
Oh my God.
Why,
this is Kevin, I can't with you, man. You put on a totally different, you put on a mask for this show sometimes.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You are not this chill. No one's this chill. I am
very chill.
Yeah. All right. So before we move on, I have a question about your rant. Do you grab that cart from that spot?
No.
I do. He moves. Yes. No.
You get out of your cart, move the cart, and then go park.
No, I'm telling you, no, fuck no. I'm saying like if I pull into like another spot and I pass that cart, either I'll put it up or I'll just use that as my cart. Like I'll take it into the store and use that as my cart.
Yeah, I heard that. Gotcha.
What
would you do, Jay?
I would just go to another spot.
I'm going to a different spot.
I'll just park later down the road.
But like if I
Chase is saying he would go grab the cart.
Yeah.
So the other people wouldn't get annoyed. That's a good point. Yeah, you're a good person.
No, I'm a good person at times. Let's not overstate it. I'm an angry good person.
I don't think you're that angry.
I don't think I am either, but I come off as like because Kevin's putting on this like nothing angers me, bro.
That is not true. A lot of stuff angers me. You want me to do Chase rant next week?
Hey man, let's do it.
Kev rant.
I think it's a pet peeve thing. I don't think you're angry. I just think you have little pet peeves, like little things that just grinds your gear. Like I don't think you're coming home and you're like hulking the house and beating shit up. Like I'm so mad about that cart. I think you just let it go and go on with your day. But it pissed you off for that
mostly
10 seconds. All right, dad tip.
You know what, young lady? Do you want to go to timeout? All right, 1, 2, 3. It's time for dad tips.
Get your game face on. Get your game face on.
It's kind of short dad tips. I actually have 2. I saw a thing online of David Beckham on Instagram kissing his daughter on the lips, and he snapped a selfie of them kissing, and people thought that was weird. It's okay to kiss your daughter. It's okay to kiss your son. Okay? Let's get that straight. You love your kids. Like, don't be embarrassed of that. I know Tom Brady did that long kiss with his son. It was kind of weird. He kissed
weird.
his son, and then he's like, "What was that, son? Come back here." And then he gave him like a super long kiss.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was weird, man.
I don't
That
have
was
boys, so I don't know if, But anyways, I give my girls kisses all the time. And I expect them to give me a kiss, until they feel uncomfortable with it. Just because, like, I love my girls, and there's only so many ways I can express it to them. I tell them I love them all the time. They tell me they love me all the time. It's not weird. Stop being embarrassed of loving your kids. Anyways, my second dad tip is more advice than a tip. Don't forget about your wife or your husband. A lot of times when you're being a parent, that whole parenting thing takes over, and you have to take time to remember, how you guys made this children, how you guys made this family, and what is the foundation of it. And if you don't keep that foundation of your relationship strong, things will go south real quick. So just make sure that you take a date night every now and again, or at least, during nap time, take a step back and talk to each other and love each other, and don't forget about each other.
Good stuff. Yeah, that was good.
Positive. I like to end on a positive note.
I like that. It balances out my angriness.
I liked it.
That's good.
I think that goes for relationships in general, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people get
sure.
too busy with life and forget about,
About just
love.
taking a second. No, I like it.
Love wins, man. Love's awesome.
sure.
Love conquers all. There we go.
Emily spends way too much time with our dogs, and so we get a little pissed off
Yeah.
about that.
So Emily, you need to,
He loves them a lot.
have a date night with Jay.
She's like Erica. She don't listen to the show. She supports. She shares. She tells
Emily,
people
if
to listen,
you're
but
listening,
she
give a
knows.
high five to Jason at some point. I still haven't got my high five, by the way.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you to say what you got, Erica, just to see
Oh,
if she knew.
she's
like, your
got an
Christmas gift.
iWatch. That's what it is.
Okay. Is that an Apple Watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Same thing.
I don't know.
No, hell no, bro. I ain't rich.
I got the last year version. It's fucking
The
dope.
Series
It's
3
perfect.
is what I'm getting. She got.
Yeah, it's awesome. It actually works pretty well with like waterproof headsets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You can
I
go
don't
swim
have
in the
those.
She's not swimming with this on. I'll punch her in her face.
It's-
Whoa.
you're-
Well,
it's
I'm just
waterproof.
kidding. I'm
calm
joking.
down, man.
Remember that time to spend time with each other? It includes punching each other in the face.
You know what? I'm gonna take back that decision. I didn't mean to say that. Taking it back.
Taking it back. All right, so we can wrap it up. I'm gonna go put on some Christmas music and get on the roof because it's not raining. Is it raining over there, Chase?
It appears to be. Yeah, it's at least sprinkling right now. But this would be acceptable. Put lights up.
I wouldn't do that.
Cool.
Slippery roof.
No.
It's not worth it.
I have hiking shoes.
I thought you said you have Viking shoes. I was like, what?
I have those too.
Do you only put Christmas tree lights up in hiking shoes?
Yeah. What do you put them up in?
I go barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot or just tennis shoes. Like,
Barefoot.
does it matter what shoes
Cool.
you're with?
Yeah.
I also don't have hiking shoes, so it doesn't matter.
You're like a hiker, bro.
So you're a liar.
Yeah, that might be why my toes got so messed up.
You went barefoot?
No, what?
I got
You were
hiking.
with
I got
me,
hiking
Jason. I wore
shoes.
tennis shoes.
No.
Yeah, man. When we went to the top of
Do you?
Fuji.
Come hike with us, man.
Nice.
Come hike with us.
Yeah, I'll go,
Yeah,
man.
you
Yeah.
got it.
Sure. Let's set it up, man. Right here on the show. Everybody can join. We'll have a cup to cup hiking trip.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, Kev, wrap it up for us.
Thanks everybody for dropping in and listening with us. I hope you guys enjoyed everything today. Make sure that you're continuing. That's not a word, but continue to share and like everything that we have. We post a lot of stuff. Don't be scared to share that stuff too. We're on every social media platform: Twitter, Instagram, not MySpace, Facebook. You can also catch us on Spotify or wherever you want to find. We just have a new platform, right, Jay? Which one is it?
Google Play. It took a while, but they finally accepted us. I don't know why it took so long, but
Touchdown.
it actually
There
helps
it is.
because like Androids, all they have to do is actually go to their little. I'm not an Android user, but
Yeah, Android users, jump on Google Play. We're on there now. We're everywhere where you can find a podcast. And if we're not, let us know. We'll jump on that.
oh yeah, good point.
Yep, you can't get rid of us, man. We keep coming back.
Also, make sure you continue to look at our brackets and our other cool shit on cup2cuplife.com, which is an awesome website. Check that out. Even if I know we have a lot of listeners, over 300 listeners on this place, which is pretty awesome.
I think it's at 400 now. I checked on Saturday. So
Damn, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I know we got a lot of people, but I'm sure that all of you haven't checked out the website. Go ahead and drop by, check it out, look at the movie bracket, let us know what you think. We love feedback as always. We've gotten lots of feedback this week. Continue to give us feedback.
Yeah, keep talking to us. Give us some ideas.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Send some info our way. We'll give you a shout out on the show.
Definitely. Yeah, and look for the Christmas movie rankings. It'll be super, super fucking easy. All you have to do is click a link and then just go 1 to 10. And you don't even have to give us your email and all that kind of crap. It's completely anonymous. And thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks so much, y'all.